Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Byaoko and today I'm going to show you how to crochet this top over here. I love the way the pattern is quite textured and it's more of a statement piece, and I used 1.5 balls of yarn. For the material, I'm going to use this yarn over here. It's a fingering yarn, but I'm going to double it up like this so that I can achieve a medium weight yarn, but you can use any other yarn of your choice as long as you are comfortable with it. And this yarn is 100% acrylic yarn called Seagull. And I'm going to use 4mm crochet hook. You also need tape measure for the measurements, scissor to cut off your ends, and a needle to weave in your ends. So for this top, you're going to start by chaining the height of the top that you need, and for this particular one it's 9 inches. So if you need the top to be like 10 inches or whatever height that you need, start with that number of chains. Also note that this top, once you have changed your height and you feel that later on you feel that you need to increase the height of your top, it's not going to be possible because we are going to work from side to side once you have your height. So put that into consideration. To begin, make a slip knot. And you're going to chain a multiple of 8 plus 5. In this case, I'm going to chain 53 stitches, of which 48 stitches is a multiple of 8, and then the extra 5 is the extra 5 chain stitches I'm talking about. So chain the number of stitches you need according to your height. So I have my 53 chain stitches. So to begin on the first row, you're going to make half double crochet in the second chain from the hook. So yarn over and make a half double crochet. And then we're going to make half double crochet a total of 4 stitches. So this is your first half double crochet. In the next stitch, make the second half double crochet, the third half double crochet, and the fourth half double crochet. And then in the next 4 stitches you're going to make slip stitch. So slip stitch 4 times in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and make loose slip stitches, because in the next row we're going to work on them. Again, make 4 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. One, 2, 3, 4. In the next stitches now make 4 slip stitch, and this is going to be your pattern until you complete the row, alternating 4 half double crochet, and then in the next 4 stitches you make 4 slip stitch. So go ahead and complete the row. I'm going to meet you at the end of the row. I'm at the end of the row and I have my 4 half double crochet at the end of the row. So when you start with half double crochet at the beginning of the row, at the end of the row you should also have your 4 half double crochet. Now to begin on the next row, chain 2. This chain 2 doesn't count as a stitch, and then turn your work around. So on this row we're going to work on the back loop only. Actually, the rest of the rows we're going to work on the back loop only. So yarn over, we're going to repeat this first row where you have your half double crochet, you're going to make half double crochet. Where you have the slip stitch, you're going to make slip stitch. So turn your work around and into this first stitch over here you're going to make your first half double crochet through the back loop and then make half double crochet for a total of 4 stitches. So that's the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. And now where you have your slip stitch, we're going to make slip stitch also working through the back loop. So make slip stitch 4 times. 2, remember to make your slip stitch loosely. 3 and 4. And now you have your 4 half double crochet. You're going to make your 4 half double crochet in those 4 stitches. Like that. So repeat this until you complete the row. I'm going to meet you at the end. So 4 stitches left, and I'm going to make 4 half double crochet in those last stitches. 2, 3, and now into the last stitch. You're not going to work through the back loop. In the last stitch, you're going to go through both loops and make your final half double crochet like that. So for these 2 rows, you should be having something like this. And in the next 2 rows, now we're going to start with, remember at the start of the row, you started with making half double crochet. Now we're going to alternate that and instead start with a slip stitch. So to begin on the next row, chain 2, turn your work around. Remember, we are still working through the back loop all through until you complete this top. So now we're going to begin making a slip stitch, not half double crochet. So go into the back loop and into the first stitch, make a slip stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you have your 4 slip stitch, in the next 4 stitches, which is the place where we have the slip stitch, you're going to make 4 half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now you're going to make 4 slip stitch, and you're going to repeat this until you complete the row. Now 4 half double crochet, and now 4 slip stitch. So go ahead and complete the row. Now at the end of the row, we're going to make those 4 slip stitch. So that's the third one. And now this is the last stitch over here, and you're going to go through the 2 loops and make your final slip stitch. So at the end of the row, you're going to work on both 2 loops, but at the start of the row, all through, we are working through the back loop. So to begin on the next row, you're going to chain 2. You're going to turn your work around, and it's going to be a repeat of this row. So where you have your slip stitch, you're going to slip stitch 4 times. 2, 3, 4. And then where you have your half double crochet, you're going to make 4 half double crochet. So repeat this until you complete the row. So at the end of the row, and I'll make those 4 stitches. So far you should be having something like this. So for the next 2 rows, it's going to be a repeat of the first 2 rows, where you're going to start by making half double crochet, and then when you're done with those 2 rows, you're going to repeat these last 2 rows that we've just made, starting with a slip stitch. So keep on alternating these 4 rows until you get the your bust size, like your fuller bust size. I have made another one over here, and you should be having something like this. So you are working from corner to corner. So once you have your bust covered, also be considerate, leave like an opening here where we're going to use the strings to crisscross on your back. So once you complete your sizing, I'm going to meet you and show you what to do next. So once you have your fuller bust, now it's time to fix the loops on the side, and this is how you measure your fuller bust. Take your tape measure and stretch your work. This pattern is quite stretchy, so don't measure your bust plainly without stretching, because you'll end up with a very big fitting on your body. So before you fix the loops on the side, make sure that you have the same pattern on both sides. As you can see, on this side I have this half double crochet forming on the edges, and the same thing is what I have on this other side. When you turn your work the other side, it's the same thing. The first row is half double crochet, and also the last row is half double crochet, so that when you put your work like this, you have the same thing as you can see over here. So this is going to be the outer part of my work, and this is going to be the inside, but you can choose which pattern you prefer. For me, I prefer this almond pattern to be on the outer part. So to make the loops, you're going to chain 5, turn your work around, and then into the 4th stitch of this half double crochet, you're going to make a single crochet, and then single crochet into this slip stitch over here, a single crochet 4 times, three, 4, and then now chain 4, and then skip these 4 half double crochet, and then into the slip stitch make 4 single crochet in each and every slip stitch that you have. Oops, sorry. So repeat this until the end of the row. Once you get to the end of the row, you're going to chain 1, turn your work around, and then you're going to make 4 single crochet in this chain 4 space. 3, 4, and then you're going to make single crochet where you have your single crochet. Then in the loop, make single crochet 4 times, 3, 4, and then where you have your single crochet, make single crochets 4 times. So repeat this until the end of the row. So once you get at the end of the row, you're going to make a very long chain that you're going to crisscross around your back. So once you have a long chain, cut off the yarn. So now go ahead and fix the loops on this other side as well. Be mindful, this is the outer side over here, so be mindful you make sure they both looks the same on both sides. So once you've fixed the loops and the strap on both sides, now it's time to fix the straps on the front part, going towards we're going to attach it on the back part over here. So go ahead and divide your work, and I have like 1 2 3 4 5 6, like 6 almonds on the front part. So now I'm going to attach my yarn. This is the part where I've marked where I'm going to fix the straps. Now I'm going to attach my yarn inside this place. And I'm going to use a single crochet to do that. And then I'm going to chain 80. Chain according to your size. Actually, I have chained 70, not 80. And then once you have your strap, you're going to attach it almost towards the end over here, and I'm going to use a single crochet to attach the strap, and then I'm going to slip stitch next, chain 1, and then I'm going to cut off the yarn, and repeat this on the other side as well, the same number of stitches on the straps, and you should be having something like this. So once you're done, also go ahead and weave in your ends. So outfit ready. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Kindly subscribe before you log out, and also go through my channel, check other tutorials that I have. And until next time, have a good time. Goodbye.